Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your homie Herbman. How you guys doing today, man? Hope you guys are doing very, very good. Go tell somebody to go tell somebody your homie is on, man. And if this is your first time visiting the Herb of the Day show or Live with Herb, man, please hit that logo right on your screen right there and hit that notification bell so that you never, ever miss what we are bringing to our people. All right. So with further ado, man, let's get right into it. So today I just want to talk about biochemistry, right? And why it is very, very important for all of our practitioners, whether they be your herbalist or your doctor, to know chemistry, to know your biochemistry, right? This is what all of the healers of our time were talking about. This is what the Dr. Sabis were talking about, okay? They were talking about understanding this thing from an elemental standpoint. And what that is just your chemistry set, right? Knowing about calcium and phosphorus and sodium and potassium and nitrogen and all of these different elements that are in our bodies. We can tell particular when we're talking about a combination of things, we can tell what's going on in your body, right? All the way down to bioresonance when we're talking about your hair. So when you really want to know what's going on inside of your cells and the functionality of your organs, that's why it's very imperative for us to get a hair test, all right? And if you guys are very interested in the hair tissue mineral analysis test, man, go to our website at www.leafproviteessentials.com, all right? And just do your research on it, and you'll see that it's very, very good. It's non-invasive. You don't have to worry about pricking your finger, all right? You don't have to worry about urinating. When you do that, you're basically pushing out the excess, all right? And it really is not going to give you a great reading. When we're doing blood tests, all right, we really don't know the cellular down to the cells, what's going on with the cells. Why? Because blood is the superhighway. It transports the blood, not necessarily giving you the information that you really want to know when it comes to your cells. But your hair keeps the cells. Your hair have cells, and they keep all that information up to 90 days, man. So this is why we are promoting this HTMA, which is the hair tissue mineral analysis. Again, you can find it on our website. And we also got them for your cats, your dogs, and also for your children as well. So that is what you really, really need. And if you don't know how to read it, then that's what this video is for, okay? So just to give you guys a quick video to let you understand what you really need to be looking at when we're talking about your biochemistry. All right, so first you want to look at it's about 15 different minerals that you want to look for. Even when you go to your doctor, these are the things you want to tell him you want to test for and look for and make sure your levels are good in these things. And so it's going to be calcium, magnesium, sodium, potassium, copper, zinc, phosphorus, iron, manganese, chromium, selenium, boron, cobalt, molybdenum, and sulfur. Okay, those are your 15, and those are going to be very, very critical to your functionality of your organs, to the functionality of your body, to the functionality of your mind, and all those aspects. Okay, in combination, these things are really, really going to be critical to your health. All right, so when you break that down, then you come to another particular section where you really got to worry about. So when you're looking at calcium and potassium together, those things will tell you about your autoimmune system. Okay, so for a lot of us who are dealing with lupus and all these different things, you really want to look at calcium and phosphorus levels together. Okay, if they're too high or too low, you can be having deficiencies in your autoimmune system. All right, now when we're talking about sodium, all right, sodium and potassium, this is very, very critical. All right, sodium and potassium levels are key to your vitality and your stress levels. They also too are key to us understanding if you're going to have a heart attack or any kind of cardiovascular disease. Okay, so you need to be looking at your sodium and potassium levels. Okay, now the next one is going to be calcium and potassium. Okay, calcium and potassium levels are going to tell you about your thyroid function. All right, if you got them too high, you got hyper. If you got it too low, it's hypo. Okay, but you really want to pay attention to your calcium and potassium levels. All right, now the next one is zinc and copper. All right, now this is going to be all about your hormones and your energy level. Okay, so when we're low on energy, when we're lethargic and we don't have the energy to do what we want to do, and we always find ourselves tired all the time, it could be due to your zinc and copper levels. So you want to make sure that when you go and do your hair analysis test or blood test or any kind of test, that you understand the zinc and copper levels. All right, then the next one's going to be your sodium to magnesium levels. All right, now if these are fluctuating, if they're high or low, this is going to be telltale sign of your adrenal. Okay, how much adrenal you have. And a lot of us suffer from adrenal fatigue, right? Which comes from leaky gut. And also too, it also too is a byproduct of your thyroid function. Okay, so you want to make sure you know about your sodium to magnesium levels. All right, now the next one is going to be calcium to magnesium. Okay, so this is going to be your blood sugar levels, your glucose levels. All right, so for a lot of us who are suffering from diabetes or who are pre-diabetics, it's all because of this particular category of calcium and to magnesium levels. All right, so you want to make sure you know those and keep those in a normal range. And then last but not least is going to be your iron to copper. This is going to be about how prevalent you may be to infection. Okay, so you want to make sure you get that particular level as well. Iron and copper, make sure you understand about if your body is prone to infection, or even if it has an infection, these levels are going to be out of whack. Okay, so that's what I really wanted you guys to understand. And look, I'm just a little old me, man, but I'm doing the research. I'm going deep as ever because I want to bring you healing. Okay, this is what this is all about. I don't want to just sell you a product without knowing what is going on in your body. Nobody should be giving you anything without giving you this information, and you should not be taking anything without knowing this information. All right, it is very, very dangerous to start supplementing without knowing your vitamin and mineral deficiencies. All right, and also too, it's good to know your food intolerances. It also too is good to know environmental sensitivities. Okay, all of these things play a role in the functionality of your body and why you do the things you do and why you feel the way you feel. Okay, so this is why this is very important, man. I love you guys to the bone, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So go tell somebody to go tell somebody that this is the station for your herbal education as well as your wealth strategies, man. Go look up Velocity Banking so that you can get your debt in order. All right, and while you're doing that, look at all these health videos so you can get your health in order. Hey, man, I love you guys, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And until next time. Peace. Yes, sir.